Hello EPiC Nation, welcome back to my channel, and please, before you head out, you really need to hear everything I gotta say right now. It's very important. As you guys know, I always like to communicate to you guys updates on the channel and things like that are going on, so that later you don't have a ton of questions and wondering what is happening, you know, all these, you know, little changes that are happening on the channel. I'm a little confused and all this stuff. Well, let me make things clear for you right now. I will try to always do this so that there is no doubts, there is no, you know, questions. You know me, guys, I like to communicate with you guys. I feel that we are a community, and I want to make sure that we always keep in constant communication so we understand what is going on. So let's jump right into it. All right, so you might be noticing that we've been uploading a lot more videos from other games lately on the channel. Well, let me explain to you what happened. A month ago, I actually opened up another channel called Side Gaming, and that was actually where I was going to put all my content that was not Minecraft related, or there was not, you know, rated E for everybody, you know, games like that, so we can, you know, because the channel, you know, it's predominantly a PG-13 channel, you know, and you know, but I didn't want to upload all the games, and it was, you know, you get the thought pattern there, what I was trying to do. Well, the problem was that when I went into this other channel, every video that I started uploading, it was getting a copyright claim. I mean, every video. It got to a point that I just couldn't upload videos anymore to that channel, and I talked to networks, I talked to the you know, the people and everything, and said, no, that's something we can do, blah blah blah, and then I figured it out. And what turns out to be is that, you know, when you are a small channel, which Side Gaming was, and you're now with a good network that has the right permissions and stuff for the games and all of that, or the size of the channel is just too small for any network to actually care. Believe it or not, this is actually true, and you're gonna run into issues like this. All those same videos that I put up on Side Gaming, I uploaded them to this channel. No issues, nothing whatsoever. Everything was smooth, no claims, no nothing. No, I didn't have to edit them. I didn't have to do anything. Just uploaded the game content the way and no problem. I think that's largely have to do with the network that I'm on, which is Omnia, is the network that partners this channel, and also the size of my channel, which, you know, let's face it, the larger the channel, the more promotional it is for the company, the less they tend to want to bug you, because, you know, they want to give you, you know, they don't want to use you for promotion. It's just, you know, it's just the way it is. Just being honest with the whole thing. Now, I'm not 100% sure that this is what it is, okay? I'm just giving you my experience with it, which is I was not able to upload content to Side Gaming without running into issues with monetization. Now, that wouldn't be such a big deal if it wasn't because this is what I do for a living. This is where my living comes from. And if I'm not able to monetize a video, I'm not able to make income. I'm not able to do this full time and put up 1-2 videos every day for you guys. It's just not possible, you know? So that's what happened with that, and that is the reason why I decided, you know what, we're just gonna bring the videos here into this channel until we can grow the you know, gaming genre enough of you guys that love this type of content, that then we can, you know, branch out to another channel and hopefully be the right size in order to get into a good network that'll protect us and, you know, back us up when it comes to claims. But until then, you know, we'll put it all in this channel. And it wasn't an easy decision to make, because you guys know that I've always been very careful with everything. But bottom line is, when it comes to the content that what I do on this channel, my content is not, and it is not rated to be only for a really, you know, children audience. That's not really what my channel is to, because if I were to, I cannot begin to tell you just how many times I have been rejected by forums, by other places up there, websites and stuff like that, because they don't believe that I am PG enough for them. And that has nothing to do with the fact that I use words like freak, I use words like crap, and that is enough to catch you off from that. So I decided to stop fighting it, because no matter what I try, I always run into this issue. Also, my accent and the fact that English is not my first language tends to get me into trouble a lot with what I say. because not necessarily all the time. People always take things the way they want to take them, or they hear the wrong things when I'm saying them. So no matter how I do it, it always runs into issues. So I decided to not pursue that avenue anymore and just be who I am. Wherever I land in the bracket of ratings or whatever, it doesn't really matter. You know, I mean, what can I do? There's nothing I can do about that. I can only do the best that I can for you guys. One thing that I know personally in me is that my commentary is clean. I don't curse. I'm not dropping F-bombs and F-bombs everywhere. You know, that's just not how I do things. And that's never going to change. Not because, and you know, it's not that difficult for me because this is just who I am. I don't even do that in real life. Yes, I say, you know, what the freak, you know, things like that. Sometimes I say hell, and those little words like that, they tend to, oh my God, he said this, you know. And it got a bit frustrating for me a couple months ago with that. And I said, you know what, there's just no point. You know, I'm always gonna run into this thing, and I'm just gonna do what I do, and that is it. Well, with gaming though, with the games themselves, you know, I'm a gamer at heart. I mean, that's what I do. It's not just Minecraft, but I love playing all these other games that are out there. But I know that not necessarily all of them are gonna be, you know, rated for a younger audience. So I'm gonna do my job. I'm going to tell you guys when a game that I'm uploading to the channel is not necessarily, you know, suited for younger audience, I'm gonna put it there. Now, you're never gonna see me play games like Grand Theft Auto and things like that, and mature, you know, adult games. I'm never going to do that. But I do like games like, you know, Destiny, you know, Fallout, you know, even Call of Duty, you know, games like that. I do enjoy those games, and I do play them, and I want to be able to play them because this is what I do, and I want to be able to just share all those games with you guys. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from with all of that. I don't want to cut myself from making content that I believe, you know, is you guys are going to enjoy, and I enjoy making. You know, I love Minecraft. I love doing the role plays and everything that I do here on this channel when it comes to Minecraft. But that is not all I want to do. And in order for me to start branching out and expanding on the channel, I have to do it this way. I tried to put it on a separate channel, guys. It just didn't work. I have talked to everybody that I could, and I always ran into issues. It's just there's nothing I can do. The best thing I can do is just put the content on this channel. So I hope you guys can understand that. I'm not even editing this talk that I'm doing right now for you guys. I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here and just talk to you guys about it, because I know a lot of you guys were concerned. They're like, why are you uploading? And then you get silly comments like one guy was telling me, you're a Minecrafter, do your job. And I'm like, oh my God, the comments lately have been very very bad. I mean, I know since I decided not to work with anybody else, you know, y'all don't know the whole story to how that came to be. And I'm not going to tell you because I'm not going to get into this drama about it or anything like that. But what I can tell you is that, you know, when you are in the other side, when you're watching from that screen, life doesn't really happen just like you see it on the video. Life is a completely different thing for me. There are things that I go through. There are things that I struggle with. There are things that happen that are beyond my control, that there is nothing I can do. And I know that a lot of you guys don't necessarily understand, and I don't expect you to understand. I don't, because your job is not to understand. Like, your job is just come in, enjoy the content that I do, and me do the best to provide you with that content. So I get that, you know, but it has been pretty bad lately. And I just, you know, yesterday I started thinking about it a lot, and I'm like, you know, it's easy to focus on the bad comments, the you know, the hating that goes on, you know, on the channel sometimes, but people don't know the whole story. They just assume things. But then I started looking at the rest of the comments, and all of you guys who are always positive and encouraging me and telling me just how much you love the content, how much you love me and what I do and everything, you know. I gotta focus on that. And I put out a tweet yesterday saying that, you know, 99% of everything that is put up in the channel and everything that's written in this channel is always positive. There's just a 1% that always comes in and tries to ruin your day. And if anything, I learned from this, and you guys should learn too, is that focus on the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is a lot more positive than the few that just try to ruin your, you know, your day. And that's, you know, especially if you want to be a YouTuber out there, you're gonna run into this a lot. You know, people on the internet, because they're behind on a keyboard, they tend to think they can just say whatever they want to say and there are no consequences. And I don't, you know, I wish I could say that I was like every other YouTuber that could just, you know, immediately just, okay, I forget about it. Boom, done. You know, I don't even care. But it's not me. I do tend to be a little bit more emotional when it comes to this stuff. And it's something that I deal with every day. And, you know, I just sharing with you guys this stuff. But I hope that you guys don't make those mistakes and realize that those people don't know your life. They're only assuming what goes on in your life. The only one that knows is your friends, your family, the people around you that are constantly supporting and trying to, you know, encourage you every day. Those are the people that we should care about and listen to. But everybody else, it doesn't really matter, guys. Anyways, guys, that's what I wanted to say for today, guys. Thank you so much for all your support that you have given me. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, guys. I couldn't do what I do without you guys. I really couldn't. It is something that I have always dreamed about, to be doing what I do, and I know that I have a long way to go. But I am proud of the community that we have here in YouTube, and I'm always gonna work and do my best every single time. Every video that I can, I will do my best to bring you guys the best that I can. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day, EPiC Nation. Not mean to get too serious, but I just wanted to just share, you know, the thoughts that I have on me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bring the madness.